See, what I want to talk about is how what you say matters and what you do matters. The reason why I say what you say matters is because, one, you were the first to hear it. Two, what you say, you're commanding to the world. You're putting it out into the world. And what you do matters is basically how you react or how you act out what you believe and how that connects to what you say. So what you say matters, what you do matters, and how you react matters. Because how you react to things that are said to you, how you react to things that are done to you, creates other opportunities or opportunities for that to either occur again or for it not to occur. And sometimes, well, I'll say this period, like the particular situation may not come up the exact same way. It may come a different way because this is, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if you want to call it the universe. I don't know if you want to call it God. But this is the universe testing to see if you would prefer it in this form or if you would prefer it in that form. Because you could be saying no to the representative opposed to no to the actual thing, if that makes sense. So how you react creates energy, or it welcomes energy to either return in the same way or to grow in that way. Because when you react to things, or the way you react to things, if it's a positive way and you want things to go in that way, or if it's a negative, or if you don't react at all, which is a reaction in itself, you're telling the universe that you don't want that and you don't want to, and you don't give it energy. And by not giving it energy, it doesn't come up in your reality as much, or it doesn't come up in your reality. It doesn't grow in your reality. I think that's the best way to say it. It doesn't grow in your reality. Because if you give it the energy to grow, then it will manifest into something that you either don't want or you don't necessarily acknowledge that you don't want, which could be a bad thing. So you have to be aware of what you react to and the way that you're reacting to things. If you react to something that you want to grow, or if you want something to grow in your reality, you react to it positively. A lot of people make the mistake of reacting to things that they don't want in their reality in a negative way. They may argue, they may cuss, they may fight it or whatever, but it still comes into the reality because they're giving it energy. So you have to remember what you say and what you do matters. You could say that I want to attract positive energy into my life. I want to add value to people in my life. I want to give quality information to people in my life. These are some of the affirmations that I say to myself. And you welcome these things to come into your life. But you have to be aware of what you are reacting to, regardless of whether it's something that you want or something that you don't want. And another thing that I was telling a friend, even though that friend didn't necessarily agree with me, and I don't necessarily know if my friend understood what I was saying, but it's neither here nor there. I was telling her that when someone asks you for something specific, give them exactly what they ask for. And the reason why I say that is because you show the universe how to treat you. You show God how to treat you, how to manifest things in your life, because you are the type of person that you know what you want. You want something specific, and that specific thing is how you, or how do I say that? It's how you want it to show up in your life. Say, for instance, you go to a restaurant and you ask for a specific order. It could be, I want this beet burger, because I'm vegan. I want this beet burger, and I want it, to have this, this, and this. And I want it to have a salad on the side, and I don't want any, I don't want any dressing, or I want a vinaigrette or whatever. And the order comes to the table and it's not what you ordered. How do you feel if it's not what you ordered? Are you upset, or do you just accept the fact that this came to your table and it may not be what you wanted, but it's something that the restaurant prepared for you? You know what I'm saying? Is it something that you keep, or is it something that you tell the waiter that they got incorrect and, have them corrected? Me personally, I make sure that I intentionally tell the universe, or in this case, I would intentionally tell the server exactly what I want, how I want it, and I do expect it to be exactly how I ordered it. Because that's why I came to this restaurant. And how I reward that person for doing the right thing is giving them, some type of gratuity or tip. You get it? Like, you give some type of positive reinforcement. It may seem crazy, like, how these things can represent something bigger than what they really are. But you have to realize that they make up the universe, or the symbols that God or the universe uses to relate to us. Even when we're not consciously aware, or even if we're not aware of things on the level that they are. Because some people don't realize that asking for things in that way can represent something much bigger than just, you sitting at a restaurant, because it's never about the location. It's never about any of that stuff. You project out things to the universe. All these things that you're projecting out come back to you regardless of where you are. And things happen to you regardless of where you are. They're based on what you do and what you say. and everything else manifests around you based on that. I hope that makes sense. I did the best I could in explaining it right now. I hope that it's something that people can understand. If not, I probably can like break it down in a different way. But I think that's a really, really, really good example. Um, but yeah, I hope that helped to kind of like shed to kind of change mindsets a little bit about how energy is transferred, or how things manifest. I think it's better to say how things are manifested into the world. I think that's the best way to say that. But yeah, that's it for right now.